So we're here in Phuket now. This is the final day of the tour. We actually finished it last night, technically, but so we've left. Most of the group's gone to an elephant sanctuary. I left over early this morning, and me and my friend Brad have come to this place called the Big Buddha, which is the main tourist attraction in Phuket. So that's the Big Buddha up the hill there. It's on the top of this mountain. Got great views down over the whole valley and Phuket itself. So yeah, we're going to stop off here, then go to a place called Chiang Temple, which is fairly nearby. We've got a taxi all done, ready, and from there we'll go back to our hotel, and I'll head on to get an internal flight to Chiang Mai this evening. So we're here at Chiang Temple. Hey Brad. Hello. I got this firecracker thing that keeps on going off, sound like a bomb. I think it's something to give you good luck. We're up on the tallest temple here, and you have to be barefoot and take off your shoes at the beginning. But the whole top part is all like marble floors, and it's the heat of the sun. It's boiling hot. It's not very well thought through, but I just managed to find a little spot here. Yeah, so looks like a mini Grand Palace is building ahead. So we're going to explore the rest of it and then head back to our hotel. So last night I arrived in Chiang Mai. Arrived safely after a 2-hour flight. Arrived at my hostel and had a good night's sleep. But this morning, didn't really know what to do with myself because I hadn't got anything planned for today. But I've booked my I booked a zip lining trip for the 2 or 3 days time. So that's all sorted out, and I decided to come to this place for Grand Canyon. So it's got wakeboarding down here. It's got a big slide, places to do some cliff jumping, a massive water park, kids area, restaurants, and like a canyon itself over there. But I think it's actually man-made. It was like a quarry or something like that. Yeah, so I'm going to have 2 hours here, have some fun on the assault course, and head back and probably go to some temples tonight. So I've just finished on the Sunday walking street or walking market, night market, which was brilliant. I got some trousers at present, so a very successful trip out actually. It was really a great market. You could hardly walk forward, there were so many people. And yeah, there's food, loads of like souvenirs, clothes, everything you could want. And this temple here next to me, this is probably the most well-known temple within the old city of Chiang Mai itself, so I don't think I'll be able to have a chance to visit it in the daytime, so I thought I'd come now while I'm nearby. yeah, so I've got the Doi Inthanon National Park tomorrow. So I've just arrived at the Doi Inthanon National Park. This is the Siritan waterfall. This is the first stop on our trip. Then we go to another waterfall, and then we head on up to the pagodas at the top on the highest peak in Thailand, which is, I think it was something like 2,600 and something meters high. So much higher than anything you get in the UK. So we just arrived at this paddy field. I think this is rice. We also grow lots of coffee and other bits and bobs here. We just went to a local village to try out some coffee. So not that I like coffee, but it was worth a try. And got a mountain in the background. So this is Wat Chacharan waterfall, the second waterfall on our trip. If you're anywhere near the waterfall, you get water vapour sprayed up in your face. But it's the biggest waterfall I've ever seen in my life. Massive drop. And, yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, we'll finish here and then have our lunch and then head up to the pagodas. So I've just arrived at the pagodas, last stop on our trip. But it's raining outside and the whole thing is covered by cloud and mist. As you can see, you can't really see anything. But yeah, that's the one for the king, so I'm going to go inside and take a look. There's nice like mosaic brickwork around that side. But yeah, hopefully by the time we leave the cloud will clear and be able to see him properly. So now this is the Queen's Pagoda, nice purple colour. Imagine there's lovely views over all these edges over down here, but you can't see anything over the valley, unfortunately. So this is Doi Suthep, the most famous temple in Chiang Mai and the whole of northern Thailand. Apparently it's 30% real gold, so it's worth a lot of money that. Apparently the Buddha ashes are inside. Yeah, so lots of gold, so we're seeing this at night and then we'll move on to Viewpoint over the city.
But you know, that's 100%. Like if you're a handicapped person,
like the open ones, like
you're a too short person.
So we're here at the viewing area of the city. We've got a nice clear day, like this morning when we were trying to look at the other pagodas at the top of a mountain. But yeah, so you've got the Suthep itself, this lovely wooden structure, and the city of Chiang Mai. So now on to an elephant sanctuary tomorrow. So I'm here for Chiang Mai Elephant Sanctuary, which is in the middle of nowhere up this amazing road of zigzags. I feel like we're going to fall out about 100 times. Yeah, made it after about a 2 hours 20-minute drive into the hills. It's like southwest of Chiang Mai itself. So we've just fed these elephants. There was 4 of them, 4 females, and yeah, given lots of sugarcane and then later on just had lunch, and now we'll go to the waterfall with them and go on a little walk to a stream. I think bathe with them in the river as well. So should be lots of fun. So we've just arrived at this waterfall. We've been, our first stop was at this like mud bath. So the elephants were there standing, and we had this mud from the ground. We was chucking it on each other and the elephants, covering them in this mud. And then after that we went to a nearby river. And the elephants were down there, and we had big buckets. We were chucking water and we were cleaning them, and ourselves because we were covered in mud. And then we just done this small walk to this waterfall where we're going to have a nice swim and hopefully clean off before we head back. So yeah, it's been a good day at the elephant sanctuary.
Is this the one that goes just down?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Okay, order.
So here at the Eagle Track zip line place. So we've got this gold path zip lining all day, or half day. So should be good fun.
Right.
About to go down the vertical drop. Just been long zip line. I've got another 2-3 hours of this.
Go. Turn around. Okay. Okay, sit down. 1, 2, go! Wow. Thank you! 很好棒啦！
不是，应该说好棒棒啦！
好棒棒啊 ！Okay, go! Okay, go together. Let's go.
Calco già, люди.
Мы видели.
Дай мина.
Тусон.
literally in the middle of like a rainforest. We're about to finish and then go have some lunch. So it's about 11 o'clock at night. I'm now in Chiang Rai. So I've made a 3-hour bus journey from Chiang Mai to Chiang Rai. And I'm now in the most northern city in Thailand. It's quite a small city though. It still has its fair share and lots of temples and things to see. So. Yeah, tomorrow I've got a tour booked for 3 different temples and a hill tribe, the long-necked hill tribe. And then the day after I'll do a tram ride across the city, which is a free thing, so that's going to be good for me. And then in the evening I'll go and visit one more temple, which is supposed to be really good at night. So I've just gone to the night bazaar to have dinner. And I thought I'd stop by this clock tower for just to see what it looks like. So now in Chiang Rai. So I'm here at the Long Neck tribe villages. So there's Long Neck tribe, like larger tribe. Those different ones, all different cultures and outfits and styles. But unfortunately I've not been able to get part of a group because all the group's tours seem to be going from Chiang Mai and I'm actually in Chiang Rai itself. So even though it should be cheaper, I think I'm having to pay more for the tour because I'm actually in Chiang Rai rather than being in Chiang Mai. So I want to explore the Kang Long Neck tribe in a second and then move on to some temples. So just arrived at the Baandam museum, which is basically it's known as the Black House as well for tourists. But it's basically a collection of like 34 different buildings, all painted black or dark colours, or with like a dark museum-like structures and sculptures all inside. All done by this artist here. I think he's still alive, must be very old now, but yeah, so it looks quite interesting. And it looks like it would take a long time to walk around because there's so many buildings. But yeah, should be good. And then we'll move on to the Blue Temple after this. This black museum, definitely unique. It's got this thing that looks like a cross between a submarine and a black sculpted elephant. We've got this massive like wooden warehouse filled with artefacts. Got these white pagodas over there, all with these fancy black chairs. Won't find it anywhere else in the world. So I've just finished off at the Black House, which personally so far I think that's one of the best things I've seen on this trip, as in like building, temple, museum wise. It was really fascinating. There's so many buildings, all different artifacts inside. It was so intriguing. And amazing, like charcoal and linear ice cream, just so different than anything I've had before. It was just a really nice place. I thought surely it wouldn't be able to get much better. Came in the gates and saw all these amazing blue statues and blue Buddha thing, and how ornate this temple is. Apparently the inside's even better, so this day is going to be amazing, to say the least. So this is the White Temple, the biggest tourist attraction in the Chiang province. And it doesn't even look real. That's all I can say really. From a distance it doesn't look real. It's so white, it's ridiculous. I don't know how they keep it so clean. But, yeah, I read on a leaflet on the way here, they have 3 big cleans every year. So they clean all the pieces of architecture, all the stone, everything, to make it and keep it white. Must be quite a task. They're always adding more parts to the temple to make it more interesting and I don't know, give more places of interest. So there's a main artist who's in charge of organising and sculpting and designing most of the whole temple, and so every day he comes and works for about an hour, about 3 AM before anyone gets in, and so it's just been his life's work, his project until he dies, and then he wants it to be carried on. So he predicts it'll be about a 90-year project until it's finished. Already it's stunning. So this is the King Monument in Chiang Rai. This is one end of the city, and I was supposed to be doing a tram tour today. They do 2 every day, and I went to the one in the morning and they said there's not enough people to go because they need at least 6, and there was just me. And so then they said come back at 1:30. So I phoned them up just before I left, and they said, oh no, there's a group of 30 school kids going on it. There's no space anymore. So I've had to hire out a bicycle from my hostel and now cycle around the whole route myself. But should still be good. This is the what fuck you, I think it's called. This is the Emerald Buddha room. You can see up there, that's the Emerald Buddha. The original one's now actually in the Grand Palace in Bangkok after many different moves, but yeah, interesting. And they had a museum which I just briefly visited, but we've been hit by a rainstorm, so I've been sheltering for about half an hour. Yeah. So this is Wat Huay Kung, I think it's called Wat Hoi Pla Kung. It's got a massive Buddha statue out on this side. Just a bit like Phuket actually. Massive Buddha. So it's got this amazing white temple, and it's got a massive like golden pagoda thing over there as well. I don't know why this isn't more like advertised. This is amazing. So I've just arrived at night time. It's now 8 o'clock. Shuts at 9. And one place I read online said it's really good at night. So I thought I'd come visit now, and it's well worth it. I'd say this Buddha is about the same size, if not bigger, than the one in Phuket. Phuket's a much bigger place than Chiang, but this is in much better condition.
Take a man to make us dance sometimes, but why be yourself no matter what they say? I'm a really good alien, I'm a Jamaican in New York. I'm an alien, I'm a really good alien, I'm a Jamaican in New York.
Can't quite believe all this. So I've just arrived at Puchi Phar. So this is one of the most well-known viewpoints in the whole country, whole of Thailand. But because this is the low season, the rainy season, literally no one's here. I'm in probably the biggest and nicest accommodation block in the whole area, up this hill. And I'm the only one staying in the whole place, just me. And it's silent, apart from I think it's a boyfriend and girlfriend and their kid who's let me in. It's bonkers. Yeah. So I'm gonna walk up the mountain a bit more. Apparently the man said it was only a 1k hike, but I imagine it's further from that. So I'm gonna walk up and see how far it is. Watch for sunset if there is one. I hope there is. It's quite a nice clear day, so I've been quite fortunate. And then I'll wake up maybe 5 AM tomorrow and go and see sunrise, sunset this evening. To the top. This is the top of Puchi Phar, where you can't see anything. I'm coming again tomorrow morning for sunrise, so you should see them. So I'm here on Puchi Phar. This is about 7 AM. Even though it was raining and windy, I thought I'd get up here. It's what I've come here to do. So, yeah, here with umbrella, raincoat, everything on. I'm currently sheltering behind some trees, but yeah, out of wind and rain for the moment. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's fogged over. I can't see anything, just like last night. So, unfortunately, I can't see anything. But I guess this is why no one comes in the wet season. I understand now. I'm currently on the Laos or Laos and Thailand border. There's a post up there to show the border, so it's quite good. Yeah, so there it is, pretty far. So this is what Chedi Luang. This is probably the second most well-known temple in Chiang Mai, and it's coming after the Sunday night market again. I've managed to go 2 weeks in a row, and I've picked up lots of souvenirs, so I'm happy. Yeah. And then tomorrow I head off to Sukhothai and Bangkok after that, so it's coming to the end of the trip, unfortunately, but yeah. Have fun while it lasts. So I'm here at Sukhothai Historical Park. This, I don't know what the name of this particular what is, but yes, it's the biggest one I've seen so far. Yeah, so I've got about 2.5 hours in the park itself, but there's 3 different areas within the park. There's the central part, the west and the north. North part's too far to go on a bicycle and with my time frame, but this is actually part of the west. And then I've got the central until 7 o'clock, so I've got some time. But yes, I've just cycled up the main road and come around the back and to work my way back to the start where I got the ticket. Yeah, so there's going to be, I think, loads of these type of old ruins from the old city. Because Sukhothai was once a rural city in the birthplace of Thailand, so it's quite interesting. This is what's Muhammad Fat. It's the biggest one in the whole site. It's got Buddhas, it's got pagodas. It's got this big building in the centre. Yeah. Been here for many, many years. You can see it, how all the brickwork is all still intact. I want to head over to run over this direction soon, which has a motor around it, which looks beautiful. So I'm here at Lumpini Park in Bangkok. It's one of the most well-known, if not the most well-known park in Bangkok. There's like, I don't know, hundreds of people doing like an early morning run around me. It's currently 6:20 AM. There's so many people. So I'm not sure if it's a run club or just like everyone that's come here individually, but yeah, so they come here. So I'm now in Bangkok, obviously. I arrived about an hour or 2 ago from the overnight bus from Sukhothai, and before Sukhothai I did the like 5.5 hour trip from Chiang Mai to Sukhothai. That was to break up my trip a bit, so it wasn't too long of a bus journey. I'm glad I did it, because 8 hours was enough overnight. So yeah, so I've got this whole day to do whatever I want, and then in the evening I'll be in the airport and ready to leave for home. So I thought I'd come to this park, just relax for a bit, and then look around after. So yeah. So about to go through passport control, and then get ready to sit around and wait 3 hours before I board. But yeah, so this has been my Thailand trip, 30 days. It's the best trip of my life so far, without a shadow of a doubt. been made amazing by all the people I've met and the relationships I've made, and just the amazing places I've been to. So yeah, that's signing out for the whole trip.